Welcome to New York. Hello everybody. Ace is having a manic Monday, but he is far less annoying than our neighbor upstairs who has been putting on a concert for the past 3 hours. Earlier today, he was either learning or rehearsing Wonderwall by Oasis, and I swear to you, for 45 minutes, I heard nothing but after all, but after all, but after all, but after all, and then we would go into, you're my Wonderwall, you're my Wonderwall. It was on a loop. So that was fun. I stayed up way too late last night watching the Grammys, which probably explains why he's acting like such a nut. That was one of the best Grammy ceremonies in a really long time. Tracy Chapman was amazing. Joni Mitchell's performance was just heartbreaking, and I love that she did Both Sides Now. And to see her perform it at this age, like the older she gets, the more profound that song becomes. Right now, I am in the process of updating my Goodreads page. Apparently, I just dropped the ball and didn't record anything between mid-2022 up to last year. So when I looked at my reading challenge, it was like, you read nothing last year. And I was like, no, we have to rectify that. But the bummer is I have to plug each one in one by one. I have to look up the dates from my story graph, which is much more accurate, and then plug it into Goodreads. Goodreads just hasn't been updated, and it feels like a decade. Like, it could really use a good update. Goodreads needs a glow up. On the reading front, I finished the Xenogenesis series this morning. It was very bittersweet. I have now read everything that Miss Butler has written, and it's the same feeling I had when Roald Dahl died, because I was just a young kid, and he's one of the authors who made me really fall in love with reading. And when he died, I cried for 2 days. My parents were like, whoa, what is happening? But I just couldn't imagine a world where we wouldn't hear any new stories from him. It seems so unfair. If you haven't read anything by her, do yourself a favor. Kindred is where I would start. It's a tough read, but it is. And when I finished that, I started on the next book, which is Their Eyes Were Watching God. I'm about 30 pages in. The prose is beautiful. The opening to this book is just astounding. Ships at a distance have every man's wish on board. For some, they come in with the tide. For others, they sail forever on the horizon, never out of sight, never landing until the watcher turns his eye away in resignation, his dreams mocked to death by time. That is the life of man. Now, women forget all those things. They don't want to remember, and remember everything they don't want to forget. The dream is the truth. Then they act and do things accordingly. So the beginning of this was a woman, and she had come back from burying the dead. Not the dead of sick and ailing with friends at the pillow and the feet. She had come back from the sodden and the bloated, the sudden dead, their eyes flung wide open in judgment. So far, there's this woman named Janie who's come back home after marrying this guy and apparently losing money and whatnot. And all the neighbors are out on the porch talking and gossiping and trying to figure out, what's going on. And oh, here she comes, wearing overalls and all this kind of stuff. Then we go back in time to where she was 16 years old. Her granny, the woman who's raising her, looks out the window and she sees her kissing a boy, and the granny's like, ooh, she's gonna be fast, and I'm not raising a fast girl. We're gonna get you married quick. I don't want to get married quick. I don't want to do that. She's like, no, we're gonna marry you off. So they do. They marry her off, and now she's unhappy with the marriage. The granny's basically given her the schooling of like, marriage isn't all about happiness, and she's just not feeling it. Janie's an unhappy girl. The book is written in a Southern dialect, and that took a little millisecond to get used to, but once you kind of make those adjustments, it flies. So that's where we're at. I just got tagged for the first time ever. I'm excited. Suey's Book Banter tagged me, and so I just finished pulling all the books, and I'm about to shoot the video, so yay! I am so embarrassed right now. I posted that tag video, and every time that I meant to say Suey, I said Susie. So instead of saying Suey's Book Banter, I said Susie's Book Banter. And anytime I referenced her, I called her Susie, and I feel so bad. I think what I'm gonna do is just make a comment and apologize and pin it. I don't know what else to do. This morning, my neighbor has decided to switch from alternative music to honky tonk. It's like living below a Coen Brothers film. Just as I was about to head out to Target, I got a knock on my door, and the UPS man delivered my books from the Taschen flash sale. I'm a little confused by the sale. From what I understand, I think they're display copies. I don't know. They could be new books. Well, they look new to me. They're sealed. I ordered the Library of Esoterica books. I got almost all of them. This is Tarot, Astrology, and Plant Magic. I'm on my way to Target. I have to pick up a few essential items. While I'm there, I'm going to check out what books they're pushing to the masses. Let's go into the belly of the beast. These are great for storing books, especially in kids' libraries. They're very affordable, $3 a pop. Oh Lord, they're having a sale. It's 2:30 in the morning, and the music from the club just woke me up. They're so loud tonight. Who goes this hard on a Thursday? Yeah. It's Thursday. Shit. Today is Thursday. I'm taking care of all of my adult responsibilities. I'm paying the bills. My Con Edison bill this month was over $300, which seems just astronomical for such a small one-bedroom apartment. But I gotta pay it. We don't want to be icicles, do we, Ace? I am about 20 pages away from finishing Their Eyes Were Watching God. I literally just stopped on the line, Their Eyes Were Watching God, so now I know where the title comes from. There's one section where she kind of comes into her own and makes a decision to live for herself. And that passage is just outstanding. I'm going to save that for the February wrap up. I got some stuff planned for tomorrow and Saturday. I'm going to be getting out and doing some stuff. So I'll just take advantage of the day, rest up, conserve my energy, and finish this book. And I think I'm going to start... I should read Book Lovers, but I think I'm going to read Blacktop Wasteland next because it's more portable. Since I'm going to be out and about the next 2 days, I can just stick that in my pocket. I think that's the wise choice. And I might start Book Lovers and have 2 books going at once. I don't like to do that, but I might have to. I just finished Their Eyes Were Watching God. Did not see that ending coming. Wow, that was an amazing book. I started Book Lovers. I am on chapter 9. Chapter 8 is where the spice finally kicked in. It's not terrible. The romanticizing of New York and books, I guess, makes it bearable. I finished chapter 14 of Book Lovers, and there is an Octavia E. Butler reference. What is happening? I'm in Brooklyn. Tonight I'm going to see Taylor Mack's show at BAM. It's a 4.5-hour musical with no intermission. I got here early, so I'm going to do a little book shopping. We're going to drop into McNally Jackson, and there's a Goodwill around the corner, so we'll go thrifting and see what we can find there as well.
Yeah.
There were so many great books at McNally Jackson. I was a good boy. I only bought 1 book. I bought Michael Cunningham's Day. The only reason I picked it up is because it was a signed first edition, so I couldn't let that one go by. Now I'm headed to the theater. I might swing by Junior's Cheesecake before I go. Should I? This show I'm going to see is at the Harvey Theater, which is part of the Brooklyn Academy of Music. It's a very strange theater because it looks kind of dilapidated, but it's not. It was reconstructed very, very quickly for a production by Peter Brook, and the stage is on the same level as the first row of seating, and so it can throw you off if you're performing there. Tori Amos, when she played there, had to start 4 or 5 times. It threw her off because A, she could see the audience, and B, they were like right up her nostrils. Tonight, unfortunately, I won't be up the nostrils. I'll be in the nosebleeds, which is even scarier because it's on super tall seats that fold, and you're looking like straight down. It's a very odd theater. We made it.
Yeah, I did. I just had.
Hey everyone, it's Saturday. I haven't done any reading. I got home so late last night. I just need to rest and take a nap. I'm gonna go see Patti Smith today at the Bowery Ballroom. She's celebrating the Chinese New Year. They're gonna do a show. So I think I'm gonna take a nap. I just realized I never showed you the books I picked up last night. So this is the one I got from McNally Jackson, and then the other three are books I picked up at Goodwill.
As the night unfolds, you will see it as a night of many things.
Well, that was a fun night. That just about wraps it up for this week. I started reading Blacktop Wasteland while I was on the train and waiting for the concert to start. I am on chapter 13, 140 pages in, and the story is just about to kind of kick off. It's been a lot of negotiating and leading up to the heist, and I think the heist is about to happen. It's a little slower than I expected, but I'm still enjoying reading it. And then Book Lovers. I'm on page 278, chapter 27. And I'll be sharing my thoughts on Book Lovers in Wednesday's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this longer form video. I don't know. I don't know if I could do this every week, but I knew it was going to be an interesting week, so I thought I would share it with you. And just for the permanent record, Patti Smith is the patron saint of the House of Flimsy. We love Patti Smith in this household. In fact, that's a piece of artwork by Patti, and I have some more around the place, but I just kind of fell in love with her and her work in college before the whole Just Kids thing kind of catapulted her career or put her back in the kind of public spotlight. But any chance I get to see her, I go. I just adore that woman. Well, I think we're going to call it there. I hear that Taylor Swift's boyfriend is going to be playing at the Usher concert, so I know you and I both want to see that. And yeah, be sure that you do all the things that you're supposed to do. You know, feed that algorithm. And let me know whether or not you like these long form videos. I hope it didn't bore you to death. As always, thank you for watching. Let me know what you're reading, and I will see you next time. Bye.
One word and another till light. Reading together